Hello, everyone. Atma Namaste. Welcome to day 6 of forgiveness towards our spiritual growth. So, today we will be talking about how we can grow spiritually and what are some of the um, beliefs that we might be holding on to that stop us from making growth towards our spiritual selves. So let's start with a small invocation. Please close your eyes. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for your great, great blessings. Thank you for healing everyone present here right now with your miraculous healing energy. I humbly request to assign angels of love, forgiveness, and healing to all participants present here right now so that we can be blessed with love and forgiveness and we can be deeply and permanently healed today. To the angels, thank you for your love, divine guidance, and protection. Thank you for helping us release all our negativity. In full faith, so be it, so be it, so be it. Oh, sorry, today is day 7, not day 6. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. So, have any of you had thoughts like these that spiritual growth is only for a selected few people, the gurus, the monks, people with special abilities? I can't ever be one of them, leave everything and become a guru like person. Has anybody ever felt like this? Maybe not right now, but in the past. All right, a few yeses. So even gurus, monks, or any healers that we look up to today, they started from somewhere, right? And it's not necessary that the spiritual path must take you there. Being spiritual is our original state of being, right? Spiritual means it's coming from the spirit means breath in Latin. That's the essence of our existence. It's something that we are in our original, in our true form. We have just forgotten about our, core of our existence when we came down here on earth. Growing up, we have also heard so many stories about who God is and the many different stories about God. But if you pay close attention to any of the preachings from any religion, no matter what God they believe in, they all point in one direction. There is one God, the source, the divine, the powerful energy, the light. Ultimately, everything connects back to it. And that light, it lives within us, within each one of us. It doesn't bias anybody, no matter how good or bad. And all we need to do is just tune into it, just tap into it. Whatever you call intuition, that's basically your higher self that is trying to guide you, right? And we are just forgetting. Sometimes we get so busy in our day-to-day lives and we get so caught up that we forget what is our true nature of being, right? Like that spirit is something that we forget. But that monk-like or guru-like nature can be found in each and every one of us. So each one of us is a monk or a guru or even God, right? Another thing that maybe, like, a few people think, and I don't know how many of you resonate with this, that I don't have time for spiritual practices. I need to take care of the home, cook, send kids to school, go to office, whatever other reason. I don't have time to meditate or do any other practice beyond maybe 5-10 minutes of meditation in the morning and so on. And so attending sessions and all of that becomes hard. Now, in order to be a spiritual person, we don't need to spend hours meditating. Even if we spend 15 to 20 minutes and practice every day consistently, you will feel so good, especially if you can carry that mindfulness that you practiced every morning for 15-20 minutes with a twin heart meditation. You can carry it through the rest of your day. You notice the day you do the twin heart meditation and the day you don't do the twin heart meditation, how it affects your day, right? I see a very big difference in how, like, I start interacting with people or the way that I do my work and all of that. There's quite a big difference that we notice between the two. So when we do that practice every morning, it brings that um, you know, that sense of mindfulness throughout the day, right? It helps us bring in that mindfulness in our interactions with people. We stop respond we stop, like, reacting to people in an instant, but we instead pause and think and we respond, right? So consistency is important, not the time. As long as you are doing it every single day, the amount of time spent meditating is secondary. Of course, you will feel much better if you spend longer time meditating, like 30 minutes or 45 or 1 hour, but you can grow up to it. What's important is that you are consistent and you will see it manifest into your reality as well. Okay, how about this one, that I am too attached to my material possessions, like my lifestyle, money, things I buy, travel, comforts of life. I love all of these things. I love buying gifts for myself and a nice home and a comfortable car. I love traveling. So then how can I be a spiritual person if I'm still attached to all of this? Aren't spiritual people supposed to be free of all such earthly attachments? Does anybody think so? Earlier, not now. No, okay. That's good. Okay, some yes. All right, so we can absolutely continue with our life the way we want to. Finding our true spiritual nature doesn't mean that we stop living and enjoying life and, enjoy the luxuries of life or travel and things like that. Continue life the way you want, and you yourself will start living more consciously. No need to worry about what others may think. It doesn't matter at all. Stay true to yourself. Strive to live consciously. That's more important. Make conscious choices that are not causing anybody any harm in any way, right? So, I mean, just like very small things, like, what kind of food you're eating, or like, where is that food coming from, or like, is anybody, like, harmed along the way, mentally, physically, or emotionally. Just small small things, right? Like, it's not that you have to stop enjoying life, but just don't, if something that you're using, or like, you're in a um in some space where, like, it sort of, like, is harming anybody in any way, then maybe you can avoid that. But otherwise, like, there's no harm in, like, enjoying life to the fullest, as long as you live consciously. All right, how about this one? I am not capable of having spiritual experiences. Like, I don't get any sort of visions. I'm not clairvoyant. I don't feel energy. I'm not, clairaudient, or like, any such sort of special abilities. I don't have. Or I don't feel any liberation from my challenges. I still face struggles with my relationships. So, how am I on the path of spirituality, or how am I a good enough healer and things like that? Does anybody ever have these kind of thoughts, or maybe had them in the past? Yes, sometimes. Yes. Okay. So, yes, that will continue to happen. You will have struggles. Just because you become spiritual doesn't mean that they go away. Just because you have started, like, working and healing others, that doesn't mean that you will not go through your own challenges, right? But now you are more equipped to handle them better, right? You have the tools, you have the knowledge of how you can sort of, like, reduce the impact. See, ultimately we are all having a human experience, and so when you start walking down this path, you will realize that these challenges are not really challenges per se. You'll stop looking at them as challenges beyond a point. These are just experiences, and we all need to go through these experiences, whether or not they are challenging, to learn the lessons that we have come here to learn, right? We have all come here on earth for a purpose, for learning something, and each and every one of us is going through some or the other challenge. So yeah, like, that's not going to stop. I'm sure even, like, all the gurus, monks and stuff, they also had challenges, but they didn't look at them as challenges. They just looked at them as an experience that they are meant to go through, right? And then, yes, getting visions, feeling the energy, clairvoyance, clairaudience. Yes, some people might be gifted, but feeling energy, everyone can with a little bit of practice, patience, and an open mind. Everything is possible. And we all have that capability. It's not that it is absent in any of us. But who is putting in that effort to tap into that energy? That's important, right? How in tune are you with your higher self? And that higher self will help you have all of these build up these abilities or these skill sets to become a better healer, or healing yourself and things like that as well, right? Now, who feels that spiritual growth requires perfection? Like, I need to be meditating distraction free without any thoughts in my mind. I should always be calm and peaceful. I should be anger free completely. Who feels like that? Anybody? Yes, not possible. Okay, some yeses, some no's. Okay. So I used to feel like that what's the point? If I cannot be distraction free during my meditation and all. I used to give up in between, like long back when I started meditating regularly. I used to feel like, isn't that the point of meditation? But actually we get that wrong, right? Like, there are days when you can, and there are days that you can't, and it's okay. It doesn't need to be perfect. Everything will come with practice. There will be days when you are distracted, there will be days when you are not. There will be days when you will might lose your temper. There will be days when you're able to control it better, right? Okay, who feels that I am too damaged or flawed to grow spiritually, being too attached to the identity I have created for myself because of my past traumas, right? We feel that we've gone through so much in our past that we are so damaged we could never be able to grow and be on the spiritual path. Maybe nobody over here, because we've learned a lot about pranic healing and things like that, but there might be some people who may feel, maybe in your family or somebody who may think that hey, maybe there's so much that has happened in the past with me, there's so much trauma that they feel that they may think that I cannot, for me, spirituality and all is not for me. I'm just not that person, right? I am too damaged, I'm too flawed, I cannot be on that path. Or maybe I am not worthy of spiritual enlightenment, right? Maybe we feel that all that we've done, the mistakes that we've made, the people that we've hurt, the guilt that we carry inside of us towards any of our past experiences, we may feel that we are not worthy of walking down the spiritual path, and so we avoid it altogether, right? These are some like hidden emotions that maybe people will not say or accept and acknowledge, but might be sitting somewhere in the subconscious mind, right? So there might be so many such blocks we might be carrying that's stopping us from moving forward. But know that every person is capable of being a spiritual person. In fact, we already are, right? Spiritual means spirit, means breath, right? So we're all existing because of this breath, right? But we just need to tap into it to hear that inner wisdom that's coming from inside, from within us, not from any external source, from within us. Spirituality, divine connection, energy work, healing powers are not something that is reserved only for a few special ones. We are all capable of healing others. We are all capable of healing ourselves. We're all capable of working with energy. We're all capable of meditating and seeing the light, right? Each one of us carries an inner light, but our ego, our negative beliefs, our thoughts we've been carrying for so many years dims that light a little bit, and we then don't see it anymore. We're like, where is that light? When I'm looking for guidance, where is that guidance? And we feel lost, right? So today, for our last session, let's release all and any such negative beliefs that we might be holding on to for a long, long time, or maybe we did hold on to in the past, but it hasn't really gone off completely. And so, because we all want to progress spiritually, let us release such negative thoughts or feelings that we might be holding on to within ourselves. All right, so we'll start with a forgiveness towards our own soul first. Okay, so please close your eyes and visualize yourself as a soul in front of you. And say, Atma Namaste. I, the soul, humbly salute the divine presence in you. We are all children of God and we all make mistakes. Even I have made mistakes. We're all evolving and growing, and evolution takes time, process, and a lot of mistakes along the way. I forgive myself for all my mistakes. I forgive myself for all the negative beliefs I've been holding on to around my spiritual growth. I forgive myself for feeling that I'm not good enough, that I'm not worthy of this path, that I need to be perfect. I forgive myself for feeling that I'm not capable or for giving up too easily, for not being consistent with my practice. I forgive myself for not giving my practice enough time and importance, not prioritizing it enough. I forgive myself for feeling that spirituality is reserved for the special ones, the great ones. I forgive and I release. I forgive myself for my past thoughts, words, and actions. I forgive myself for any missteps, any hurt or pain I may have caused others due to my negative beliefs. I forgive those who have influenced me in any negative way in the past that has stopped me from walking down the spiritual path or believing in spirituality altogether. I forgive myself. I forgive those who have influenced me in any negative way in the past that has stopped me for believing in myself, for believing in my special healing powers. I forgive myself for any of my shortcomings, my inadequacies, my self criticism, my mistakes, or missteps along my journey. I let go of my past beliefs. May the Supreme God bless me with divine forgiveness. May the Supreme God neutralize all my negative karma. May peace be with me. May peace be with me. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. Shanti. Shanti. Let us also ask for forgiveness to anybody who was walking down the spiritual path, and maybe we may have doubted them, questioned them, judged them, ridiculed them, or hurt them in any way, consciously or unconsciously. Atma Namaste. The divinity in me salutes the divinity in you. We're all children of God and we all make mistakes. Even I have made mistakes. We are all evolving and growing, and evolution takes time, process, and a lot of mistakes along the way. Forgive me for all my mistakes. Forgive me if I ever judged you, doubted you, questioned you, hurt you, or ridiculed you in any way. Forgive me for my past thoughts, words, and actions. Forgive me for any missteps, any hurt, or pain I may have caused you. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. May the Supreme God bless me with divine forgiveness. May the Supreme God neutralize all my negative karma. May peace be with you. May peace be with me. Shanti, Shanti. And now, let us forgive them for any hurt or pain that they might have caused us. So say, Atma Namaste. The divinity in me salutes the divinity in you. We're all children of God, children of the Supreme Being, and we all make mistakes. I forgive you for your mistakes. I forgive you for the hurt or pain caused by you. We're all evolving and growing, and evolution takes time, process, and a lot of mistakes along the way. You are forgiven, and the matter is forgotten. I've had my share of mistakes and I've learned from them. So can you. May the Supreme Being bless you with divine forgiveness. May the Supreme Being neutralize all your negative karma. May God's peace and love be with you. May God's peace and love be with me. Take a deep breath in and out and say, you are completely forgiven. Go in peace. You are completely forgiven. Go in peace. You are completely forgiven. Go in peace. Shanti, Shanti. Om. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for your great, great blessings. Thank you for healing everyone present here right now with your miraculous healing energy. To the angels, thank you. Thank you for your love, divine guidance, and protection. Thank you for helping us release our negativity today and since the last 6, 7 days. Thank you for helping us forgive in full faith. So be it. So be it. So be it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. May all negative cords connected to me be cut, cut, cut. Whenever you feel ready, you can open your eyes with a big smile. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. It's been such a pleasure to facilitate these forgiveness sessions for the last 7 days. And I'm so happy for all the feedback that you all have shared, and um, so happy that all of you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Hopefully, there are more opportunities for us to um, have these sessions again. Thank you. Recordings are not like I don't make the decision for the recording. Jaideep sir will probably share it with you all. So maybe you can request him, but I think he will share. I don't have the access for that. All right. Thank you so much.